We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here. Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, at UFCU Stadium, home of the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. Throws out the stiff arm. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. Off the play fake on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Here's the handoff on a counter. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Back to pass. It's Sorsby. The receiver grabs it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Bearcats pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Royer. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Walker. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. To throw. It's Jackson. He makes the grab. That completion sets up a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the wideout goes in motion. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. That's a strong stiff arm. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
First down and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. And Coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Makes the catch. It's Caldwell. In the clear at the 25. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Past the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Jackson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Looking to throw here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Bobcats. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Walker. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Look out, off and running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bearcats.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Texas State offense back on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quick throw to the left. This time a completion. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll spot the ball at the 40.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Grab behind the line, it's Burrell. There's the stiff arm. Continues to fight for yards. You make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The sure hand. It's Anderson. Powering through a tackle. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Now the offense has reached the red zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And there's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And he's got it. No problem.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On the ground, it's Walker. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Bearcats will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bearcats. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Texas State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Walker. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll run it to the left. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Walker. Now here he goes, putting toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Looking right, this one caught. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Pulls a stiff arm. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air. It's Jackson. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, be back for the second half. Looks like the Bearcats will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. What a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Jackson. Gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down marker.
So here we go. Offense deep in the red zone now, facing 4th and short from the 10. Toss play running right. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Comes the Texas State offense back out there. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And now the ball comes out. A disaster. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bearcats. The defense produces 6 points. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Texas State, 27.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on the third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. Across the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw yet again. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bobcats.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Go for a 2-point conversion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the crucial 2-point conversion is good. Makes it just a 7-point game now. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Scanning the field. It's Sorsby. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds his man. It's Pryor. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Texas State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and are an extra point away from taking the lead.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. It's Caldwell. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Walker. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas State 42.
And it's caught from inside the 20. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return.
And your Texas State Bobcats will take over 1st and 10.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
3rd down coming up.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
To the air, it's Jackson. Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Refuses to go down. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking for a man. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Royer.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Caldwell. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. His arm might be sore after this performance. That's more than 450 passing yards now.
You think his arm's tired? Man, look at that defense.
Yeah, put them in the ice bath, get him some oxygen. It's been a tough day.
Man, they have been confused this entire day. Quarterback's just firing away, and this defense cannot slow him down. Right now, this quarterback is just dicing him up. It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Bearcats pick up enough for a first down. Grab behind the line, it's Sawyer. Breaks a tackle into the clear. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Cincinnati.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Caldwell. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? QB tries it again here on second and 10. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Well executed, finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. But this one is broken up. The ball is incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Leaning on the run game here late. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And his field returner trying to create a big play here. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. The Texas State offense back out there. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Dropping back, it's Jackson. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. All the way to the end zone, they couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
It's up and good to get a little bit closer. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Walker. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. That's a design quarterback keeper. Ball's loose, they scramble for it. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky, still have a chance now. The Bearcats come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.